and has more on how this could help tackle food insecurity.
I really enjoyed it. It's great.
Happy community members leaving the Gooder grocery store. Located in Forestdale's Daniel Payne Community Plaza, this free and low-cost grocery store is the first of its kind for the city of Birmingham. Gooder expands on the existing food bank program known as Daniel's Pantry. Saturday, they celebrated their grand opening by welcoming local residents.
Everybody deserves access to fresh food regardless of their income or their zip code. We really focus on dignity. We want families to come in and see brands that they're used to, know that things are fresh, things aren't on clearance, things aren't just left behind.
Located in an area known as a food desert, the grocery store is meant to serve as a community resource, assisting people who may not be able to access the nearest grocery store miles away.
I read about it last night on my phone, and I was determined to get up and come and see how it was, and it's great.
Alabama Poverty Project says Birmingham has a food insecurity rate of 21.3%, ranking 12th highest among the 100 largest metropolitan statistical areas in the country. Jefferson County Commissioner LaShonda Scales is hopeful this will lead to bigger developments in Forestdale.
What we're looking for more specifically is that this will land an anchor grocery store. When you think of the communities that surround, meaning the municipalities, there aren't any grocery stores. For the most part, you're talking about convenience stores.
The hours of operation for the Gooder grocery store will be the same as the Daniel Payne Legacy Village. That's Monday through Thursday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., and Fridays from 10 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. In Birmingham, Olivia Gauthier, ABC 3340 News.
And Olivia, from what you've learned, community members seem to be speaking out more often now.
Yeah, Muriel, today I spoke with presidents of these various impacted communities on their efforts. And while the crime rate does not seem to be decreasing, Crime Stoppers says that the number of tips they're receiving is increasing.
Each young people do, they got their own mind, they got their own set of ways, so we're doing our best.
Inslee Community President George McCall says as a community, he feels they are struggling to reach the youth. And as a community leader and Inslee resident for 14 years, he strives to help make his home a safer place for everyone.
Yeah, it's up to them to have a change of mind. And the parents are going to have to put that in their kids. You know, take them to Sunday school and church and to the best, like out to the parks and stuff like that. Good activities that they can just really make themselves better.
While the goal is always to stop the crime before it happens, law enforcement also tries to encourage community members to do the right thing after it happens. BPD preaches, if you see something, say something. It's the only way to get offenders off the streets. Residents are fed up. Crime Stoppers is seeing the change.
March of last month, we received more tips than we've ever received in a month. On an average month, 10 to 12 tips, pay out about $3,500. Well, this last month we had 31 tips and paid out over $12,000.
And it's not just the number of tips, but the quality of information provided that's making a difference.
Like on this last case where the young lady was the homicide where she was kidnapped in Birmingham. We received tips on that and sent it to Birmingham, and from what we're told, sent some really good tips that played an instrumental role in them being able to clear that case.
Crime Stoppers says there is no such thing as insignificant information or a tip too small to pass along. Live in Birmingham, Olivia Gauthier, ABC 3340 News. Home opener day for the two-time national champions, the Birmingham Stallions. This year is different as the XFL and the USFL have merged to form the United Football League, or the UFL.
Oh, I love it. Everyone said for years that there's only two teams in the state of Alabama we care for, Auburn, Alabama, but why not try a pro team out? We've been trying for decades and decades to try to get a team to come to Birmingham, and we finally got our team that's now back-to-back champions.
The UFL consists of 8 teams across the country. Many were worried about the Magic City losing the Stallions after just 2 years, but the Stallions were one of the teams to survive the merger. So far, spring football leagues have struggled to encourage fan turnout and ticket sales. Stallions director David Martin believes the merger may help solve that issue.
It didn't make a lot of sense for everybody to battle it out to see who was the last man standing. Let's combine resources and let's do this right so that we can be here a long time.
Team officials and fans alike can agree that the Birmingham Stallions bring something special to the Magic City.
Clearly we want to sell a lot of tickets and put people into the stands, but most importantly we want to really create an experience for the fan base when they come out.
I've been coming ever since they've started here. Nice. And I'm so proud of them. And you know, I'm so glad that they're here in Birmingham. We have something we can come and be entertained. And
brings a lot of money, a lot of national TV exposure. It's put Birmingham on the map.
Only time will tell for the UFL. Right now, fans are hopeful that the Stallions will take home another championship. In Birmingham, Olivia Gauthier, ABC 3340 News. The Choco-Loco Research, Education, and Technical Experience Program, or CREATE for short, is designed to prepare the workforce in East Alabama to fill high-wage, high-demand career fields. Computer science, cybersecurity, aviation, manufacturing, and law enforcement are just some of the programs expected to be offered here at the facility. The first phase of the program is exclusively for Oxford High School students. The program will expand to all high school students in Calhoun, Claiborne, Clay, Talladega, and St. Clair counties in 2025.
It's going to help build that pipeline so that when companies need folks, they need employees, they can come here. And they may be students that are in the 10th, 11th, 12th grade that they can see coming out that are graduating, but they're also we'll offer programs that are nighttime for adults. It's a first-of-a-kind program for the area.
They get experiences all around at CREATE to be able to do the work hands-on and the designing in any of the areas. So we want them to have a really good knowledge base going out of what jobs are out there and how to get them.
Program partners are eager to match future employees with open positions.
Workforce development is such a vital part of making sure that we support existing industry, but it also helps in terms of making sure that we recruit industry to the state of Alabama and to this region.
Phase 1 of this 95,000 square foot development is expected to be completed and servicing students in East Alabama as early as August. In Oxford, Olivia Gauthier, ABC 3340 News.
Thanks so much, Jeff. Olivia Gauthier joins us now from Coleman Coliseum in Tuscaloosa, where the Final Four watch party will soon be underway. And Olivia, what are fans saying out there?
Kira, the fans that I have talked to so far out here today say they are feeling confident and excited to watch the Crimson Tide take on the Huskies. This is the first time in Alabama's basketball program history that the team has made it to the Final Four. I spoke with some fans today who say after the retirement of head football coach Nick Saban, they feel that this is just what the school and fans needed to regain a sense of excitement for the university. While the fate of the team tonight is still unknown, to many it's about more than the final score.
We definitely want to go all the way. Being national champions for the first time would be incredible, but we are definitely very proud of the team for getting to this point, first time ever.
This is just going to be a very great night. I get to experience it with my friend, with other people too, shouting Roll Tide all night, so it's going to be great.
Both Jada and Samantha say this is a great way to finish out the second half of their freshman year. Doors open up in just under an hour out here, and fans have been steadily rolling in, just now getting a pretty good crowd out here. So it should be a good night. Bama fans say they are looking forward to watching the game. Live in Tuscaloosa, Olivia Gauthier, ABC 3340 News.
Injured. ABC 3340's Olivia Gauthier is on this story tonight. Olivia, the two were last seen on Friday night around 5 o'clock.
Yeah, Megan, Thomas and Means were last seen Friday evening in the Norwood community on a motorcycle. Now, this is likely the same motorcycle that Thomas was found next to in the 2000th block of 15th Avenue North. Now, that area is a residential area, and there are a few homes there at that dead end where the motorcycle was recovered this morning. Now, here is video from the crime scene this morning. On Saturday, family members for both Thomas and Means Means filed missing persons reports. Today, around 9 a.m., Means was found when someone spotted her walking down FL Shuttlesworth Drive, 2 miles away from where Thomas would be found about an hour later in Druid Hills. Means was transported to a local hospital for treatment of her injuries. Birmingham police say the two were friends, not in a relationship, and we have reached out to BPD for information regarding what they believe happened to Means in the time frame between Friday evening and this morning, and more information on Thomas's official cause of death. Now, BPD tells us that they have no further information at this time, and the case is under further investigation by BPD's traffic homicide investigators. Live in Birmingham, Olivia Gauthier, ABC 3340 News.
Breaking news out of Birmingham tonight. There's a heavy police presence in the Powderly community right now.
And Powderly is one of the communities Birmingham police believe a kidnapping suspect may be located. Now, police have not said if this scene is connected to that investigation. ABC 3340's Olivia Gauthier is at that scene right now. And Olivia, what can you tell us?
Muriel, I am here at the corner of 18th Place Southwest and Ishakuta Lane. As you mentioned, there is a heavy police presence out here. I'm about 4 miles from the Elmwood Cemetery area where Davidson was last seen. Birmingham police have not confirmed and still not confirmed if the body that we are getting reports of is that of Nikita Davidson. What I can confirm is that there are family members here for Davidson, and there's a lot of community members out here as well who have been taking part in search parties for her throughout the day, which has led them here. Just a few moments ago, a tow truck went down the road right here behind me where you see some cars coming down. It's still unsure if that tow truck went to retrieve Davidson's 2008 Burgundy Saturn Outlook, which police say was driven from the scene. Police have announced that they are searching for a suspect, Cedric Robinson. Still no update on that either, but we'll continue to follow with the story, stay on the scene, and provide updates as we have them available. Muriel, Megan.
Olivia Gauthier reporting out there in Birmingham. Now, we did